Excited about our guests today. We have Adam Bonnett and Alberto Belli. Guys, thanks for coming by on the show. And we're going to be talking today about really an interesting thing about Dora and stuff. Guys, thanks for stopping by. How are you?
We're doing great.
So tell me specifically how the project got started, Adam. Tell me about this and Dora. And looking at the 25th anniversary, I remember Dora the Explorer because I have kids. And how popular it is. Tell me how that feels, thinking 25 years.
It's amazing. Actually worked at Nickelodeon. It was my first job right out of film school. And I worked there I left right before the Dora animated series launched in 2000. And I know the creator, Chris Gifford, we worked closely together. He's one of the creators of Dora the Explorer. And we worked closely together when I was at Nickelodeon. And it's just mind-blowing how long it's gone on and how big it's gotten. And what's so special about it is how popular it is all over the world. Dora is an iconic character that everybody knows. And then this project started because our writer, JT Billings, came to Nickelodeon with this incredible idea of of an adventure to take Dora on that would really challenge her both physically and emotionally. And they got really excited about telling this very different and new story for Dora and said, let's do it. And then we brought it to Alberto and he read it, and I'll let him talk about his reaction to the script.
Now, yeah, good. I was going to ask before, Alberto, the experience of thinking about Dora as it's iconic when you hear about being able to be involved in something like this.
Oh, come true. Like reading the script, I think what got really for me, everything action, adventure, humor. It had a lot of heartfelt moments. A really good about trying to find who you really are. With get lost, it's gonna be with a lot of people because most of the people through that change where you have to find who you really are. And it was whilst true to the cartoon, like work with Dora and I have a kid who like you loves Dora. Combination of everything, so it's awesome.
And Adam, I think that your hope is to make sure that this film stays with the brand. That's a key thing when creating anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, the trick is to stay true to the brand, so you're giving the audience what they know and love about the property. But then you also have to give them something fresh and different and exciting that they maybe didn't know about the property. In our movie, we start our movie with a little bit of the origin story of how Dora became an explorer, who inspired her at a very young age, both in terms of her role model that she watched on television, Camilla the Crusader, and her grandfather, who is the one who gives her that special map that shows her the way. And then I think people are going to love to see how she met Boots for the first time as a young girl. But there are other things in the movie that I think will really surprise the audience in terms of the Dora brand.
Yeah, I think that's key to give that backstory to get the fans that have been excited. They might have grown up as a kid watching Dora, and now their kids are watching Dora. So they're like, wow, what a great family opportunity, Alberto, to have a multi-generational brand now. When you're in an opportunity to go back and say, I remember Dora in this way, and I didn't know about this.
Yeah, and then everything to the camera, and we play later with that, like all of you love about Dora, like back, so all that's it's for the new generations. We're like, oh yeah, I remember it.
And think about the educational piece of this too, Adam. This is one that really relates to the schools, preschool, young kindergartners and things like that, where you're really teaching in this process. And that's important, right? To have a brand that's so educational in so many ways for people to want to discover, want to travel, want to know about our globe, not just where we're specifically at.
Yeah, the character of Dora is all about curiosity, and kids who are curious about things that they don't know about already, I think are going to love this movie. You get to see Dora speak Quechua, and Samantha Lorraine, our fantastic actress who plays Dora, really worked hard to get all the nuances of speaking Quechua perfect. And I think kids are going to love learning a little bit more about some of the animals in our movie and a little bit of the history of the Amazon. And yeah, I mean, but it all starts with the character. Dora is all about curiosity and just wanting to learn more.
Alberto, what did you learn most about Dora that you didn't know before being a director of this?
I learned a lot about Inca culture. I did a lot of research for starting, even for pitching. I found these. What for once I was in like the Quechua and like now about the language to use tibus. And you'll see in the movie how like used to write a lead, and also a super important. It's called I knew, which is teamwork. You need every individual is special, and then together you do something wonderful and good. Including that the movie. Now, that was my favorite thing. Right there, it's concept that probably forgotten now. It's a really good reminder of people that, especially that we need to work together to create better good.
And what would you say? Same question for you, Adam. What'd you learn most about Dora that you did not know?
I learned about Dora that I didn't know. You don't get to see Dora interact with a lot of other human characters in the animated series. She's really interacting with the audience and all different animals, other than her primo Diego. To see Dora connect and relate to other human characters in our movie was a surprise. For me, was surprising just to see how this unique character would react to other human beings.
Oh, and I think it makes you excited, Adam, as well, that with your background in Nickelodeon, for it to be premiering on Nickelodeon, the film. It's got to be
really,
yeah.
Yeah, it really feels like a full circle moment for me. It was my first job right out of film school. And then, oh my gosh, I'm 1990. I started working Nickelodeon in 1990. So it's been a long time. So this is a nice return for me.
All right. So guys can check out the film Wednesday, July 2nd. It will premiere on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. I appreciate it, guys. This is really interesting. And some things that if you have been growing up showing your kids Dora, check out the film and you're going to learn a lot more of that backstory, which is really interesting. So great job, Alberto, and great job, Adam. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. You're listening and watching The Neil Haley Show. We'll be back in just a moment.